when you're like, okay, I want this to happen. It's like, this is the stars are aligned type of thing, right? And then when it doesn't happen, that's the challenge, right? That's where God is saying, the fact that we take every breath is through Him. Every cell in the body works with a purpose.
I find it to be a hobby because the job was done when I was going through my hard times back then, and now I see it as a blessing.
Yeah, it is God's intention that there's a tree in the place that it is. It's God's intention that the tree falls where it has. What is this place that God has brought us into, right? One of my most favorite books is this book called Purpose Driven Life. The first chapter and the first sentence of that book says, life is not an accident, right? God is a God of intention. He chose where we should be born, to whom we should be born, and to whom we belong to, and the idea of where we come from, and everything is so intentional. So God is a God of intention, right? So this in essence, what people call as, the theologians call as the sovereignty of God, right? In essence, His idea of intention, which is purposeful to drive the right outcomes for our life.
God has us where He wants us, and I see God working in our life, sometimes through difficult moments, but I don't think the purpose of God for our lives is to find joy. God is joy. If we look to other things to find joy, I don't think that's like, I was looking to my identity, and now I'm just rooted in God more. And in that, I have more peace. So when challenges come, I can when these kind of situations come, I can find more peace. When you're like, okay, I want this to happen. It's like, this is the stars are aligned type of thing, right? And then when it doesn't happen, that's the challenge, right? That's where God is saying, let's see if you really trust me and if you really find joy and purpose in me. Because ultimately that's what it is, right? Like you said, God purposes everything.
God will take us from a situation or a position that will feel like, no, why did this happen to me? But then God knows or has a better plan for you. And I said this experience, what I'm going to go through now, is going to prepare me for
you for life.
My future. And like all the hardship that I went through, it made me strong and tough for what I'm experiencing now.
The fact that we take every breath is through Him, no? Like one of the arguments for the existence of God is the way the cellular structure works is that every cell in the body works with a purpose. And they're saying, like if you just put molecules together, how do they know what to do? And they're saying that purpose is because God is instrumenting and running. Like running is, you can't even imagine it, but everything is working through Him somehow, right?
It is God's intention that there's a tree in the place that it is. It's God's intention that there's a waterfall, the way it flows. It's God's intention that these mountains look the way they are. It's God's intention in nature. It's also God's intention in our lives. In what ways have you seen God's intentional placement in your life, even when it doesn't make sense?